What's up, guys? We're getting ready to start a blind run through a ROM hack of what is considered to be one of the most difficult NES games out there. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Whenever I played the original whenever I was younger, I always thought that it was pretty hard whenever I was younger. I used to only be able to make it to the second level, and then I'd usually game over on the dam. But after playing it for a little while, I could get to the third stage, but then I just didn't know where to go from there. I'd always get lost in the big city, but I did find it fun to drive around in the turtle van. But I always kind of wanted to see a sequel to this type of turtle game, but we never got one, and I don't think we ever will. This will probably be the closest thing to a sequel we'll ever get, and it's not really a sequel, it's a ROM hack. It's very nice of the fellow named Frank to make a ROM hack of this. Well, we got a bridge up there. Okay, things look about the same down here. Sure that if we go through this sewer, we'll end up at the one over there. The dead-end sewer has a good weapon. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Donatello was always the best turtle in the original game, so I would assume that he's still the best here. He has the longest range with his bow, and he's also the strongest. The dead-end sewer has a good weapon, huh? Well, I would assume that that means that the dead-end sewer will have scrolls, I would assume. There was only one dead-end sewer in the original here in the first level, so that's obviously what they're talking about. Let's destroy this weird guy that does push-ups and throws moons. I don't really quite get the enemies in this game, but I'm not complaining. I mean, it doesn't bother me or anything. I actually like having a bunch of different types of enemies. Makes things more interesting because you'll never know which set you're going to get next. Nothing new over there. If this is going to be anything like in the original game, then this will be the place where we fight Bebop. Got kind of cornered there. I'm really digging the new level designs here in the sewers and everything. I really like the addition of the bridge on the overworld map that we've seen. I wonder how much the other maps have changed. Just keep on moving through these here ceiling spiders and weird helicopter guys. Got a lot of chainsaw dudes there for a second. Yep, I figured that this would be the sewer where we would fight Bebop. Still not really a threat. Alright, if this building over here is anything like in the original, it should be a building that has some pizza. We'll find out. The original had a full pizza. I'm expecting this one to probably have like maybe one pizza and it be like maybe a half pizza. We'll find out. After this, I think we're going to go check out the dead-end sewer to find out what the good weapon was. Unless they made up original weapons, I'm expecting it to be scrolls, because I don't think that they'd have Splinter say that if it were boomerangs or shurikens or triple shurikens. The reason why he switched to Raphael to grab the Mr. Invincible icon was so that he can pick up any sub-weapons that get dropped like that. You'll want Raphael to have them first, Michelangelo second, Leonardo third, Donatello fourth. Can't go past that. There's nothing over here. Let's go check out the dead-end sewer. Yeah, you'll want Raphael to have the sub-weapons first because his normal weapon isn't the most useful. In fact, I think that it's the least useful. Michelangelo's has decent range. It's not really great for attacking upward, but in front of you and doing a downward attack, it's just fine, and it's quick. But I find it to be the second worst weapon, which is why you want Michelangelo to have sub-weapon second. Leonardo is second best with his katana's good range, good speed. Not as good a damage as Donatello's bow, though. Then Donatello obviously has strength and range on his side, but he swings it a little slower. But that's not really that big a deal. Seeing this enemy set already. Kind of cool to see them in a sewer, though. And yeah, I figured that it would be scrolls up there. I think we might just take the time to get some scrolls. Let's go ahead and give them to Michelangelo first. Alright, we are now done stocking up on scrolls. I got 99 for each turtle. Don't hit the pink enemy, you can do it. What pink enemy are you talking about, Splinter? There are plenty of pink enemies. I'm guessing you're talking about the ones that look like old men and multiply whenever you hit them. A foot soldier drowning. Whenever I needed to be healed while I was stocking up on scrolls, I just went back to the building that had the full pizza and the Mr. Invincible icon. Going through this sewer, I'm almost positive will lead us over to the final building where, again, I'm pretty positive we'll be fighting Rocksteady if he's still the boss of this stage. I'm wondering how much the boss battle will have changed. I wonder if Rocksteady will have any new AI or if maybe the arena's different. I'd be kind of disappointed if it were just the exact same fight, but I highly doubt that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about saving scrolls, really. Whenever all the turtles had 99, we had 396 of them total, and I'm sure there'll be places later on to stock up on them, so we can spare a few to take out some enemies if we want to. Gonna try to get that. Okay, there we go. I'm surprised we actually managed to score that pizza and get out without taking a hit. I say as a flea jumps into me. Annoying little blue enemies. Alright, time for the final building. Looks like they filled this building complex with the enemy set that has the old multiplying men, fleas, foot blimps, and mechanical fire-breathing shredders. Don't question the enemies, that's one thing about this game, that's for sure. Despite having strange enemies and enemies that, never really appeared on the show, I still love the game. The enemies are pretty interesting, I guess. It's kind of neat how they have the conveyor lined along the floor. I don't think it was ever like that in the original. I know that there are conveyors, but I don't think that they were ever lined along the floor like that. I kind of like this enemy set with the weird Krang and Rat King wannabes. I think it's kind of cool. Got some crates stacked up there. Oh, they did change the boss battle around some. They changed the arena. It's kind of neat. It keeps you from jumping wherever you want, which does make things a little more difficult. Nothing we couldn't handle without scrolls, though, I guess. Don't let the Foot Clan destroy the dam. You have my support. Well, that is it for part 1.